Hi everybody, it's Jane Tweedy from FAQ Business Training again. Today on our Coping with Crisis series, we're going to talk about some of the financial aspects and in particular taking advantage of finances that are available from government resources to make sure you get through these times. Obviously the governments and their decisions they're making are causing our businesses to be hugely affected by this health crisis, which is creating a global financial crisis. So today my talk is about how to access government funding and to make sure that you're doing so. Now I've spoken to some business owners and they're kind of in that sort of, don't know whether I should really be applying for this. I don't feel that my business is that affected, or I just think that, I don't really want to do it. The fact is, if you're eligible for the funding, it's being provided to you for a reason. It's been calculated for a reason. So for instance, in Australia, the JobKeeper program is available for those with a 30% reduction in turnover. And there's some other tests for businesses that don't quite fit in the neat boxes. And what that means is that a business that has a 30% reduction from quite a small amount can still be eligible. And it can mean in some cases they actually earn more than they did before. But that's okay. Because what the government is recognising is that your income potentially has been completely annihilated, particularly, for instance, travel. So if you're in the travel industry, you clearly aren't making many bookings at the moment. In New South Wales, we're not allowed to leave the state. We're only allowed to travel small distances. There is restrictions on what we can do. And certainly international travel is going to be something that we're not getting anytime soon. They're not going to open the borders and undo all the good that's been done. So what does that mean for you and your business? It means take advantage of what you are entitled to. So for instance, if you're eligible for JobKeeper, take it. Now, as I mentioned before, this is not just money for now. So it is not just covering a loss of income for now. But what it's actually doing is actually recognizing if businesses have their working capital or their savings or whatever annihilated, they're not going to be able to keep going. So they're not going to have money put aside for the next rainy day or whatever. That's why it's really important, even if you go, but I don't know if I really need it. I'm not that badly affected. If you're 30% down, 40% down, 50% down, and you're eligible for the thing, take the thing. Now, also there are services available. For instance, in New South Wales, there is services like the Business Connect program, which I am a part-time advisor for. Now, that program allows business owners to get 4 hours of business advice normal situation. They can get 4 hours of business advice at absolutely no cost to them. But what I find incredibly amazing is that they don't take advantage of this. They're not actually using a service that's being provided for them. Now, your taxes and things that you pay are factoring in paying for these type of services. So please make sure you use them. If you're in Australia, you can look up business.gov.au/assistance just to see what's normally available to you, let alone all the things that are available for the coronavirus period. So you can look up your country website. You can look up your state website if you're in Australia or the US or whatever. You can look up your local council website and see what is being put out there available for you. For instance, in New South Wales, we have the Australian federal side. We've got a boosting cash flow. We've got JobKeeper. We've got various things at the federal level, and they're available on australia.gov.au or sites like treasury.gov.au or, of course, the ato.gov.au if they're administering it. So we have those level of things at the federal level, the country level. Then you have a next tier down, potentially at a state or a local council level. In the New South Wales example, we have resources available for businesses at the state level. As I mentioned, the Business Connect program is for New South Wales. There are other alternative programs available across the rest of the states. Now, currently, because of coronavirus, that particular program, Business Connect, not just the 4 hours no cost, you get 34 hours no cost of training and advice. So please make sure you take advantage of this. Use it. It's a great time to upskill anyway, and we'll be talking about that in another video. So to get advantage of that, at the council level, councils like, for instance, City of Sydney, which is a particular local council area, they also have grants available to their businesses too. So make sure you check out what's available for you. Remember, it's not just serving you for the here and now. This is to keep your business going. It's to help you recreate that working capital and that savings buffer that you had in place before you ate into that to cover the last 6 or 8 weeks of time. So please make sure you take advantage of what you're allowed to do. And also remember, it helps keep you on a level playing field. If you don't take these things that are offered to you and available to you and you're entitled to, but your competitors are, what do you think that's going to do? They've got an extra $10,000 that you don't have. That's $10,000 more they are potentially marketing and out there that you're not. Please look into what your eligibility is for all of the things through your governments, through your local councils, anything that you can get your paws on at this time, where you're fairly allowed to claim it, please do so. I'm Jane Tweedy and I'm from FAQ Business Training.